Okay.
Red. Over here at the top left on the map, Jungle Basin, we have... Down here at the bottom right, our player who definitely played much better in game number 1. Hopefully he can play better in game number 3. His name is...
Baby Vera.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to a better game. I know it's going to be a better game. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's got to be better than that last game.
Yeah, no, you actually can't get worse. So, we're going to see something much more exciting this time. I promise everyone.
I swear to God, guys, this game's going to be better than that last game.
Yeah.
That was painful. It was painful to cast, painful to watch, probably painful to be in the booth. Probably most painful.
Yeah.
Because these guys are both a lot better than that. So here we go. Game number 3, Boxer, not Slayer's Boxer. Do not be confused. It is not Imyohan, the Emperor of Terran.
I think everyone knows that after watching that last game. Chooses to make a Deep with the Wall in for the first time.
Yeah.
But that's kind of standard because, of course, there is an expansion behind. That's your natural expansion.
Right here.
Yep. And, of course, there are those breakable rocks to the right there of that expansion. And it'll be interesting to see if anyone wants to try to abuse those in some way. Now, the third base dilemma is the dilemma of this map. You know, you can take that natural very fast, which is good for early game Zerg, certainly. But then the third base, that's where it becomes a little bit harder. So when it's 2 base versus 2 base, obviously Zerg needs that third, and that's where a lot of the action on this map in Terran versus Zerg takes place. Terran wants to stop him from a third because none of them are in an overly good position for Zerg to defend.
Very true. We have Marines coming out. Terran not going to get the add-on right away. Will we see a second gas? That's what I'm really wondering right now. That's what I'm wondering, Artosis. That's what Tasus thinks about.
You know what I think about? I think about Tasus thinking about if there's going to be another gas. It's like a mirror, Tasus. It goes on forever.
So, is he going to get that second gas? Because that's going to tell us a lot. He may, in fact, go for a command center here. Not a bad idea either.
Yeah. But he is mining gas, so hopefully he's going to spend the gas on something. Yep, factory.
Oh, very interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Just going for a factory here. You know, this is another base he could nuke on even. Checking out this expansion.
Trying to delay the drone from planting at the hatchery. And over here we have a Roach Warren.
Wow. Okay, so now, hold on. We have to check if Terran saw that, actually.
Go into Terran, click on a building, hold down the V key.
And he didn't. He saw the spawning pool, but not the Roach Horn. He has no idea Roach Horn's being made, but he did see that gas was being mined. That could have been for Zergling's speed, though, a very common upgrade. A bunker going up for Boxer, so he should be safe from any Roach attacks, unless they go in through the back door, which is a pretty interesting strategy. Now, if Baby Wera actually does go all in here, I'm a bit confused, because the game he expanded, he seemed to play quite well. You know, he did the right things. He took the game. But the game he went all in, like, why would you go all in? I don't know.
Well, Zerg sees Terran isn't expanding over here.
Yeah.
And we do know Baby Wera has the proclivity to tech. So, he's actually going to do a Roach Rush.
I must say.
Unless I'm mistaken, you're a Zerg player, right? This is just basically a Roach Rush, right?
I think if he's really smart, it's going to be a Roach Rush followed by Speedlings, because that's the way you do it.
Yeah.
Because you can't just keep on making Roaches and marching them across the map this long. You need to... You get this big clump of Roaches to start it, and you rally Speedlings in behind him. So he is getting Zergling speed, so he knows that.
He sees the Roaches. Now remember, Roaches had the upgraded range since the patch. Not upgraded. They've it's not upgraded.
They just have full range.
They've buffed the range. So that actually means that more of them can hit these depots and actually just run up past that. Oh, he sees it. He's like, oh no, he's making depots right now.
Kind of a funny place, but he does have Siege Chink out, so the Roaches aren't going to do a lot of damage there. Siege Chink gets a big damage bonus against armored units like Roaches. But if he goes around to the rocks, maybe he can get something done.
That's true.
The thing is, the Siege Chink range is actually so much. Not really sure.
Really go around to the rocks? No.
Huh. Well, he is expanding. And a Banshee being made by our Terran player.
Banshee could be very effective here. It's not like Zerg is in a big hurry to get anti-air.
Yeah, and when you stay too long, this is actually a good counter to Roaches oftentimes. When you stay too long on pre-layer tech, ooh, he is going for the rocks, okay. But when you stay too long on pre-layer tech, the Banshees can do a lot of damage because obviously they own everything that isn't layer tech for a Zerg.
Well, here's the situation. The Banshee can actually defend against the Roaches, but if the Banshee just so happens to go down here and start attacking, the Roaches can actually come in here, wipe out the 2 tanks, do a ton of damage.
Yeah, but he does have that bunker. Tanks have a lot of range.
Yeah.
Kite with them a little bit. I'm interested to see this. I can't believe he doesn't have a depot down there to check for this occurring, especially when you see Roaches. That has to hit your mind. And look, he's going to make
one right now.
Very late, though. That SCV's going to be so scared.
He's going to be so surprised. Like, oh, there's no rocks here.
Isn't there supposed to be rocks there I'm checking on? No, they're gone already. Well, he does
the Banshee, excuse me, I was actually looking at the rocks. I apologize. We have the Banshee has actually moved out now, taking out 4 drones, presumably. And now the Roaches can move into the main, but I think there's actually too many units.
Yeah, no, he'll crush these Roaches if they try to engage.
And these Roaches can't actually even retreat because the Banshee can catch up to him.
That's right. He may want to just clean those up with the Banshees. But there's only a couple Queens, so more Banshees he makes, the better. Right now we do have him making a command center. He is going to go ahead and expand. Meantime, walking around with his units, he may want to break through the rocks of the Zerg expansion and try to hit it over there.
Yeah, actually, Terran could just kill him.
Yeah,
literally, I think you could just. Well, not literally kill him. We don't do that at GOMTV. But
not yet.
Not yet. Not until it gets more extreme.
Yeah.
The Roaches are going to counterattack. That's not a bad idea by Zerg, but I don't know if Terran can actually stop this. Kills the Queen.
Yeah, this is actually huge. He needs a ton of Speedlings and quickly. Roaches with the counterattack, but they're on move command.
Oh my God.
Terrible to put them on move command. And here he goes, just plowing right into the Zerg main base.
SCV's killing Roaches. That's a rare sight. I should take a picture. Now his game is basically done.
Targeting the hatchery, really all he should be doing is attack move. Yeah, this is going to have to be GG.
This is it.
Baby Wera just getting creamed by Boxer.
Baby Wera will have to keep wearing diapers after this game. He's not ready to grow up yet.
I'm sorry, everyone. I promised this would be a better game. I'm not sure that it was.
At least we get to see a Terran player who uses nukes in the later on games here.
Yeah. And kills all those veins quite easily.
GG. There it is. Baby Wera is out.
Boxer moves on.
Deservedly so. He did not play up to par that game.
That's right.
And
this t-shirt, by the way, it just says E on it.
Must be his team.
Team E.
Baby crushing defeat. We do hope he does participate in the next GSL.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, those games were not what we normally see in the round of 64. We normally see a little bit more high-level games.
There's a lot of different skill levels. This isn't like 12 years old like StarCraft I, where you have everyone that makes it into a tournament like this is going to be top tier. It's just not the case. There's going to be some people that, there's some brackets that pro gamers get eliminated in, and there's some brackets where newer players like Baby Wera, like Boxer, get through in. So, all sorts of skill levels here at the GSL.
Very true. And I got to say, I am quite surprised by the way those games turn out because we don't normally see those games look like that. But it was fun nonetheless, and don't go anywhere because we're going to have an interview.
Yeah,
we hope that you guys ask Boxer some questions.
Yeah. What's it like to be a StarCraft I legend? I'm like, no, guys, it's not Im Yo Wan.
Not Slayer's Boxer, it's another Boxer. Yeah. But we're going to have an interview in just a minute, and I look forward to watching that while I go refill our cups of water. I'm actually the GOMTV water boy. I run down there, get the water. So after this, get my stats sheet. We have Apple against Phoenix Wareham.
Should be a much better match, no doubt about that.
I'm sure that will be true.
I've played both these guys quite a bit. Definitely better players than what we just saw.
Special thanks to our sponsors, Sony, Ericsson. Special thanks to Blizzard. Special thanks to all you at home for joining us. We love StarCraft and we love you. By the way, download the GOM player.
It's actually really good.
It's actually really good for playing movies and stuff like that. An excellent piece of software.
It's like VLC of Korea.
Yeah, basically. Very good. I use it all the time. I can vouch for it, honestly. Not just saying that because I work here.
Yeah, no.
Honestly true. Yeah.
I installed it after VLC, and it just kind of took over the associated files, and I just always use it.
We'll be back, guys.